And here were the Bulls earlier, filling into the arena. A serious look on their faces. Before we get going.
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And Levine, here we go. And a great center matchup down low tonight. Chris, today's centers are so skilled. You helped pave the way for that.
Oh, thank you, BA. But it's also because of the spacing. Today it seems like there's more great passing big men than ever. But that's also because of the shooting, the spacing on the floor, and the talent of these guys. And very honestly, watching those that came before them and take it to another level.
And that one's good. Young.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
DeRozan outside. Down low. And Vucevic slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now Young. With the drive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And Levine, throw it down.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups. Zach Levine, UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star in this league.
Williams against Young. To the inside. Here's Capella. He's off on that one. Vucevic with some nice D. Chris, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him.
The deep 3 from Levine. DeRozan passes to Levine. 3-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Determination from Levine. I mean, finding his finish despite the contact.
Pass to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Levine. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Levine's got 8 points.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Young against Williams. Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Bogdanovich against Ball. Outside, Williams. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's Young. He's got 5. The kick to Hunter. Collins outside. Now Bogdanovich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Up top, Vucevic. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Bogdanovich finds Young. The 3 is up. And is cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading. Levine way outside. The Bulls with another miss. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Collins passes to Hunter. Young against Ball. Lets it go from 11. Here's Capella. The kick to Hunter from deep. They get it again.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. DeRozan against Hunter. Pass to Vucevic. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They grab their own miss. Here's Williams. Hey, rejected by Capella.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Levine for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well, a good close contest so far. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Now here's DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Back to DeRozan. His first shot coming late. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovic passes to Hunter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovic, I love the display of unselfishness.
Here's Levine, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And he lobs it up top. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Levine. Launches it. Vucevic finds Levine. Vucevic in the post. He's against Capella. Vucevic's shot is off. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. Outside Young. Capella with it. Pounded by Ball. Levine with it. 10 points for him. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ball passes to Levine. Driving to the basket. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
For Chicago, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Ball no good.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Young with the bucket.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Chicago trailing here. Ball passes to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Here's Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And now the Bulls in transition. And Williams punches it home.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Outside Young, pass to Collins. Back to Young. Now here's Capella. Inside. Clock at 6. Young, the pass to Capella. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Outside Jones. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bradley. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's Williams off the drive. And a nice finish on the layup.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here's White. Outside, Green. Jang pulls it in. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Gallinari for 3. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Johnson passes to White. Back to Johnson. 16 seconds left in the first half. The kick out to White. Lets it fly. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Well, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
11 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. And there's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as well.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Lou Williams out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Gallinari in at the 4-man position. So that's the Hawks 5. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Outside Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
You got to be more forceful than that regarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
Ball finds DeRozan. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Outstanding at taking it to the cup. Now look, when Bogdanovich is in attack mode, it's great to watch.
And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Here's Young after the basket by Chicago, and Collins gets double-teamed. Down low. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And we've all known about DeRozan's ability to elevate for years. So that alley-oop finish shouldn't surprise anyone.
Now here's Young to the middle. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Ball against Young. Now here's DeRozan. The D's right on him. Here's Levine. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Vucevic. Hunter with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to miss many of those.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Williams. Jones, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Green is subbed in for Levine.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. White, he's checked in for Ball.
2 seconds. Ball substitution.
Here's White. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Offensive board. Here's Johnson. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Back to Jay. And here's Gallinari. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's White. A shot from the low post is good.
What a determined finish by White right there. I mean, the 6'4" guard showing no fear down there.
Outside Herter. Outside Gallinari. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Hawks ball.
And the Hawks with possession here. 3-point lead. Williams. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Gallinari to pass to Williams. To the paint. Pass to Chang. Outside Johnson. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Reddish. 1 second left. And it's good on the layup. Reddish has got 4 points now in the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Hawks ahead. They lead by 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. You just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovic. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ball with a steal. Levine passes to Williams. Back to Levine. Inside. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Vucevic. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovic. Got a piece of it. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. It's Levine with a drive. And Levine, throw it down.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense look.
Outside Young. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovic. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young, the pass to Capella. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's Levine. Collins with the rebound.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Capella. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago. But now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland, making an impact in this league.
DeRozan outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, nice. What a jam.
Yeah.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah. You just want to keep fighting. You do your best, and you live with the results.
Bogdanovic into the lane. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Ball passes to Levine. Driving inside. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to ball. 4-3. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Levine passes to Williams. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
That's a smart play called by Levine. Breaks up the defense and feeds them when he shoots.
Young against ball. And Young, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Outside Levine. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not heaves.
He's all alone. And Levine throws it down.
You know what that is? That's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into his role during his time in the league.
Bogdanovic against Levine. Right wing. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
The deep three from Levine. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Young. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Outside Levine. Capella on the double team. The open shot, DeRozan. And it's good! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Oh, a seasoned veteran with lots of scoring moves. You can usually count on DeRozan to convert in the clutch.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over, and David.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. The deep 3 from Tatum. Horford the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Capella. Brown feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Trae Young. And here is Tatum. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Horford gets a hand on it. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, not many players in the league who are going to be faster than Dennis Schroeder in the open floor.
The feed to Hunter. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Capella. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Smart against Bogdanovich. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Smart. 20 feet out. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now, here's Horford. Smart passes to Schroeder. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Tatum. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks leading. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Schroeder. There's the dish to Smart. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Schroeder's got his 2nd basket of the game.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 6.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Schroeder dishes to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. He feeds it to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Young outside. Passes it to Capella. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown outside. Back to Smart. Brown outside. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me,
tie game in Atlanta. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
what terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And here's Tatum for 3. Horford no luck.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Collins, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta. Schroeder outside. The pass to Tatum. The 3. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Smart. Tatum drives in. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got 11 points.
Well, Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got the lead, back up to 3 now for the Hawks. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range, so the range shooter would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
Kicks it out to Collins. To the right side. Capella with it. Now guarded by Smart. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
2 minutes.
Young outside. Feeds it to Hunter. And taken away by Brown. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Young against Brown. Here's Capella. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 5 to shoot. Cantor finds Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. The kick out to Williams. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Richardson outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you love that Josh Richardson doing some work on the painted area. Go ahead, Josh.
There's 49 seconds left here in the second. It's Williams with the drive. He gets that one.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Williams. To the left side wing. Now Cantor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Cantor throws it down.
Well, this is Enes Kanter's comfort zone. At the rack in a hurry.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Williams. Rebound, Boston. Tie game in Atlanta. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the point.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Young passes to Collins. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 5 now. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Horford finds Brown. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Schroeder against Young. Collins trying to break free. A nice shot by Young. He's got 10.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Young looking it over. Drives to the hoop. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Outside Tatum. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Schroeder outside. Tatum kicks it over to Schroeder. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young with the ball. 12 points for him. Dishes to Capella. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Back to Capella. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Takes it from 10. That one a little long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Tatum no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the pass to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young in the corner. He dishes it to Capella. Nifty move for the tie. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lou Williams.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
And the Celtics making a change here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Richardson in for Marcus Smart. Here's Herter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Schroeder surveying the floor. Fires from 18. Kanter, the pass to Williams. Here's Schroeder. Here's Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
I love the hustle and the heart with which Enes Kanter plays. This guy is a terror on the offensive glass.
Now here's Williams. Driving to the basket. Here's Chang. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And honestly, guys,
what a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Richardson. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Williams. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position. Celtics making a switch here. Al Horford's checked in for Kanter. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Marcus Smart is sub in for Richardson. Nice shot by Smart.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Young inside. He's guarded by Schroeder. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Schroeder kicks to Brown. Pass to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Shot from free throw range. And it's Horford with the extra effort.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Bogdanovich against Smart. Bogdanovich inside. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Schroeder against Young. Schroeder passes to Smart. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks trailer. Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Brown.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Schroeder outside. Headshot off. Good defensive work there by Young. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Schroeder. Horford the pass to Tatum. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists in the game. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Brown against Collins. And here's Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Horford. Rebounded by Capella. It's Collins with the drive. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Young against Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. No one near him. It's in!
He's such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Young outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Horford. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
starters for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor. Guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Hunter against Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. That shot is off. Here's Young. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Young to the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. Back to Robinson. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Miami.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Pass to Young. Down low. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Lowry outside. And Collins with the big block. Hunter against Butler. Outside Young. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Lowry against Young. Now here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. And here's Butler outside. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Incredible control there from Lowry. Superb at keeping his composure, even when things get physical.
Here's Young. They trail by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Lowry. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Up the floor. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Butler, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Adebayo, the shake. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Young.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time as one of the more versatile bigs in the league. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active.
And that concludes a back and forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Heat up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hunter's gotten his first points in this one. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Bogdanovich into the lane.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Up top, Lowry, guarded by Young. Lowry against Young. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading. Outside Hunter. He shoots it. Collins, no good for Miami. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Second chance effort. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Lowry against Young. Denied by Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Outside Young. Hunter on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Butler. Stolen by Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Capella, the pass to Collins. Now here's Hunter. Here's Young. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Well, the other part is I think they got inside the head of the opponent with those early blocked shots. They played some tremendous low post defense.
Robinson gets the bucket. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now, here's Williams. Pass to Gallinari. A minute 50 left in the second quarter.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Oladipo against Williams. Hero outside. Here's Strus. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's Hero on the take. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Outside Gallinari. Six to shoot. And Gallinari throws it down.
And Gallo, as a big, showing his ability to handle the basketball, losing his man off the dribble.
And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hero outside. And he makes it on the layup. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Outside, Williams. Four seconds left. With the tip, great positioning on the putback.
And I think the length of Reddish right there helped him out with that rebound.
Here's Oladipo. And that's not going to go. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was... And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Clint Capella has done in this game.
He's been dominating down low. Got to assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Herder in at the 2 guard. So that's who Nate McMillan starts the second half with. Pass to Herder. Back to Okongwu. Miami grabs the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. It's a one-on-one situation. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Lowry, good.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Pass to Hunter. To stop the run. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Free throw good. Robinson. The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Young draws the double. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 6.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Stolen by Young on the take. Rebound by the Heat.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Adebayo controls the rebound and the putback. He has 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Young to the middle. Here's Capella. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Adebayo grabs the board. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat with possession. This run now up to 13-2. To the inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Here's Young. He has 6. Back to Hunter. Collins outside. Inside. Robinson with a steal. Lowry outside. Here's Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Hunter on the wing. Butler covering. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Robinson on the wing. Out to Lowry. The 3 is up. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And it's the Heat with the ball. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team third.
59 seconds left in the third. For 3, Lowry.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Right side, Butler. Robinson passes to Butler. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Butler's got 9.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Butler. Pass to Tucker. Out left to the wing. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. 5 on the clock. Inside. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And so it's Miami closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying three to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. He's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career. I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Lowry against Young. Takes it inside. Ooh, give him his fifth make of the game in 10 attempts.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Outside Robinson. Down low. Here's Lowry. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Heat lead by 12. And Atlanta shooting about 56% in this one. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Lowry. Back to Dedmon. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Young against Lowry. Young attacking. And the layup falls. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. From outside the arc. Lowry, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Lowry against Young. Beyond the arc. Young missing again. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Butler, good.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. And it's Young again missing. For Miami, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Lowry, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Lowry's got 8 here in this quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And VA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Kyle Lowry.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Pass to Hunter. To the left wing. Collins finds Hunter. Pulls up. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Butler. Lowry outside. From deep three-point range.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
From deep, Capella. It's off. So no problem for Miami. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So just about.
Hey, Brian.
All right, thanks, Allie. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Ball finds Levine. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
But yeah, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Chicago. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Ball with it. Pass to DeRozan. Into the lane. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins against Williams. Levine with a steal. And a pass break now for the Bulls. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, quick hands of Levine. He's creating havoc out there. Excellent anticipation.
There's Young with the 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. To the middle. Here's Williams. Off with the layup. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And here's Hunter. Over to the wing. Here's Young. Here's Capella. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And it's clear why Capella shoots at such a high percentage. I mean, because he picks good shots to take inside.
Ball passes to Williams. To the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Williams.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Young against Ball. Capella, the pass to Young. He takes it in. And the layup is good.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
DeRozan outside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
2 minutes
Come on,
remaining.
guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Ball passes to Levine. The 3. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Young against Ball. Banked it in off the glass.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Young against Ball. Shakes him. And the nice layup by Young. Young's got 6 points.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
On the wing, Levine. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Levine passes to Vucevic. The shot that time not on target. It'll count. The shot no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bull. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Collins passes to Young. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Collins. On the break. Hunter with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Ball outside. Outside Levine. There's the drive. And the dunk by Levine.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Outside Young. Just 3 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation is the buzzer sound. The Bulls making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Chicago leading. Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. There's the 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Wanting to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with the great pass.
Young against Ball. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter for 3. Williams grabs the board. Left side Levine. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
White, he's checked in for Ball.
Coming onto the floor for
DeRozan right side.
Kobe White.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 1:51 left in the half. And Young, here we go. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And yeah, this is the fire Young brings to every game. He won't let a foul stop his shot.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Jones in for DeRozan. Okongwu checks in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Trae Young. Now here's Levine. He's got 6. Back to White. And he buries his first look.
If you let White get around the corner on the pick and roll, good luck. Kobe's too quick to catch.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
Well, he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Gallinari, rebound by the Bulls.
Atlanta foul. Danilo Gallinari. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Atlanta with it. They trail by 7. Williams passes to Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. That shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. It's Herter on the wing. And he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. White, the pass to Williams. And Williams over to help. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's White. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Vucevic with a steal. And here's White. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. And so a close game as we wrap up the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Trying as they might, they couldn't. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Danilo Gallinari. Lou Williams out there with Kevin Herter. Then there's Okongwu, and it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Here's DeRozan. Nice spin off the left rim and in. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Outside Herter. Reddish on the wing. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Bulls making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Outside Levine. For 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins passes to Young. And he lays it up and in. 13 points in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Vucevic. Levine with it. Lets it go from deep. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Back to Collins. Now Bogdanovich. And Young draws the double. Capella. DeRozan with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And And they go to the intentional foul. Bradley, he's checked in for Vucevic.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul. Checking into the game.
Levine passes to Ball.
Tony Bradley.
Here's Bradley. Back to Ball. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one for a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball. It wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Here's Capella. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half.
Oh! He's trying to tear the hinges off the rim.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense look flat.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Up top, Young. He's got 13. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Young's got 15 points.
Nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Some changes for Chicago. Jones, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Caruso comes in for Levine. And it's White in for Ball.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
White against Williams.
To the floor for the Hawks.
Here's Caruso. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to White. Corner shot. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to Jang. Williams up top. Back to Jang. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Pass to Vucevic. Ball against Williams. DeRozan right side. Great D that time from Gallinari. And now the Hawks on the break. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Jang. Williams on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. From deep three-point range. Can't connect. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bulls out in front, leading by 6. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Ball. Pass to Levine. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Young, the pass to Capella. DeRozan against Hunter. Outside Young. Back to Collins. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Chicago ball.
Chicago leading. DeRozan outside. Pass to Williams. Back to DeRozan. Down low. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Capella. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Another thing that jumps out to me is the big number of assists that they made over the course of this game.
Now here's Vucevic. Outside Levine. Pass the ball from deep. From 7 feet. And Vucevic puts it in. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Young. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Ooh, poked away. Hunter passes to Young. Here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Capella. Back to Bogdanovic. Takes a 3. Capella. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The anticipation of Capella has a firm understanding. If you want to go for these putback jams.
Ball passes to Levine. DeRozan outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Capella. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
How about not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Some changes for Chicago.
That's his second.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Team foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
Left side Young. Pass to Bogdanovic.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
At 6'6", Bogdanovic had the height to throw it down.
Outside White. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
That one on Capella. First free throw is good.
Foul. At the line for Chicago.
And so he hits both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. Collins passes to Young. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Chicago ball. Substitution for the Bulls.
The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Ball passes to Vucevic. DeRozan with the ball. From outside, off the mark. 1:02 left in the fourth.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bulls.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for DeMar DeRozan.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
And here are the Hawks now. It's an 18-point game. There's Young with the three. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And here's Ball. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a... And as things get...
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Boston, down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center. Now Young. Driving the lane. That one drops for him. Young's got the opening field goal of the game for the Hawks. We got a lot of talent in the front court, Doris, tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
5 on the clock. Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Ball.
Here's Young. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here's Horford. Schroeder outside. Shakes him. He can't get that one to fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Young against Schroeder. Young passes to Capella. Puts the move on. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Smart finds Horford. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target with his 3. Atlanta leading by 6. Young drives in. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Smart.
2 minutes.
Round with it. Guarded by Hunter. The 3 from Tatum. And finished off by Horford.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving. The ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now, here is Young. Now the pass to Collins. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich goes in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Here's Capella. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Smart with the ball and guarded by Capella. Schroeder dishes to Horford. 5 to shoot. Tatum passes to Horford, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. In the corner, it's Hunter. Bogdanovich looking around. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Capella kicks to Collins. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And Capella sends it back. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead. They're up by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. The kick out to Tatum. Over Collins. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
And it's Schroeder missing. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Hunter kicks to Collins. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Brown. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart dishes to Schroeder. Passes to Tatum. Right side Horford. Over Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trae Young.
This is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
Now, as you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trey's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Horford no luck. Atlanta leading by 10. And Hunter, here we go. At the elbow, Collins. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Canner, high post. Nobody near Williams. A new 14 for Boston. Cantor's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Danilo Gallinari may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Because of his size, he can score on the interior post mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Takes it inside. Here's Cantor. Rebound, Atlanta. So here's Gallinari on the wing, Williams. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gallinari passes to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gallinari. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gallinari's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Richardson outside. Pass to Pritchard. Up in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They are leading by 12. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Clint Capella has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. On the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
I'll say you cannot give Marcus Smart that much room because he will throw it down. Puts his vertical to excellent use.
And here's Young. 8 points for him. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Brown wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Brown's got 9 points.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 13.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Tatum with it, and guarded by Capella. Schroeder against Collins. Outside Horford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Tatum, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hawks ball.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Young with the ball. He's got 10. He feeds it to Capella. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Celtics trail by 15. Schroeder outside. In the corner, Tatum with it. Schroeder dishes to Horford. This ball movement by Boston. Over Collins. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Bogdanovich. Down low. Collins passes to Young. A rebound by the Celtics.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Back to Young. The pass to Capella. To the middle. And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella. And that's 12 points for Trae Young.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Schroeder dishes to Smart. Bulls from the top of the key. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Schroeder.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
Young taking his time here. And finish off by Collins.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Tatum. Up top, Brown. Feeds it to Horford. And the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got 8 points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Young, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Horford. Back to Schroeder. The feed now to Horford. Outside, Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. High post Young. Here's Collins. And they pick up 2. 10 points for him.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Trae Young, he's feeling it. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herder and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Brown, good.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Herder. Back to Williams. Here he goes, and it's blocked.
Wow, twice on the pipe from Dennis Schroeder.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Tips it.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside Tatum. Horford high post. Brown outside. In the corner. Tatum with it. And stolen by Hunter. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here is Young. There's the pass to Hunter. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Back to Young. Passes it to Capella. Young against Schroeder. Just 3 to shoot. And Trae Young hits from deep. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And tonight is why Young is an all-star. He's got incredible scoring ability. Trae can shoulder the load on that end.
Back to Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Young outside. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Schroeder. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
John Collins. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Schroeder against Young. To the paint. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Young against Schroeder. Now Young. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Young drives in, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder outside, left side Tatum. Tries from 16. That misses off the backboard.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Outside Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Horford will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. Smart passes to Brown. Fires the 3. Celtics passing it around. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Shoots. Atlanta gets it back. Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Capella. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Heat, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too. As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Up and over Lowry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Tucker. Fires from deep. And it's Robinson with the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. There's Young with the 3. And Tucker pulls it down for Miami. They've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Lowry, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Young. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Now here's Robinson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lowry outside. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Capella.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Out to Lowry. Going inside. And he converts the layup.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Young against Lowry. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Collins. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Lowry outside. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, got a piece of it. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Young from long range. That one doesn't drop. And Miami the other way now. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
And a deep 3 from Young. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter against Lowry. Now here's Butler. Guarded closely. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
And Atlanta has possession. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young against Lowry. Right side Young. Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Outside Tucker. Outside Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tougher.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Heat out in front. Up 2. Let's take a quick break. And then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the floor for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, got that one up quick. Robinson's got 8.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Collins outside. 4-3. Young controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. Robinson passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. That one's wide left. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Capella. And here's Hunter. Outside Young. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Got himself in great position that time for the putback. Capella with the kapow.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Collins. The kick to Hunter. Tries again. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was...
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Bogdanovich, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Lowry. Butler with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Here's Tucker. Rebound, Trae Young.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
On target from range. Hunter's got 7.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Robinson. Adebayo finds Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Now here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Robinson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Young against Adebayo. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Butler. 11 feet out. Another shot. And he lays it in. And now a 7-point Heat lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Butler can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Here's Collins. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Here he goes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
This time slashing Bogdanovich, not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. On the attack, Hero. An easy 2 on the layup.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good! And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They led by 2 after the first. And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Wayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And for Atlanta, they're shooting about 43% in this one.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Lowry's got 7 points.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
And a deep 3 from Young. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Lowry against Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Pass to Hunter. And here's Young. He's guarded by Lowry. 6 to shoot. Young, the pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. He's got 6.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Lowry against Young. And here's Butler outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by the Heat. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Robinson. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Lowry against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Adebayo finds Lowry. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich down low. Working on Robinson. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Lowry. Right side, Tucker. And here's Butler outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
For 3, Robinson. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, counted by Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Lowry.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Hunter. Young against Lowry. Shoots from the right block. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And Young the bucket on the assist by Capella. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Trae just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Now Tucker. Collins defending. And it's Butler off the drive. Lowry outside. Back to Adebayo. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Miami. They lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Heat. Here's Robinson. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. Atlanta is shooting just under 40% from the field. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Back to Tucker. Butler with the ball, and it's Hunter picking him up. That one rolls around and rims out. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
How about that hoop? The guard, Trae Young, getting inside and mixing it up a bit.
Here's Lowry. Launches the three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And here's Young. Here's the three. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
When you hit a three on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Young against Lowry. Launches it. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Stolen by Lowry. And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range. And the Heat lead by 12. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here's Collins for three. Gets the three to fall. Collins has got himself on the board with a three there.
How about that? Getting better and better from distance, John Collins, with a nice shot there.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Robinson. Over Bogdanovich. Lowry. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Lowry's got 14 points here in the second half.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Young inside, working on Adebayo. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Outside Robinson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Fires the three. And Butler the bucket on the assist from Robinson.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Heat.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyle Lowry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Hunter, the kick out to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Robinson against Bogdanovich. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. Capella with a rebound. Robinson against Bogdanovich. From deep. Missed it. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.